Now, now I did the talking about the Sean. I wanted to talk about the fact that Diego Lopes said there won't be any more double champions. I wanted to do a just a quick discussion about the fact that I'm kind of happy. It was kind of annoying that every time a fighter got to the point of getting to the bout, the first thing they said in the post fight interview was, "Do y'all want to see me fight in the next weight class up?" Like, it really just shows that fighters aren't fighting in the weight class they're supposed to be in. It means that they're cutting down weight. They're doing everything they can to cut down that weight until they get to the belt. And then once they get to the belt, they want to try to rush their way to the double champ status without actually defending the belt. And I mean, I really don't respect it, but again, if as long as you're fighting competition, I feel like that should also be a thing. They're not just coming here fighting trash cans all the way to the belt. If they're coming up fighting the top of the top of the bunch, all the way to the end, getting the belt and deciding that they just don't want to do the rematches, they just want to move up to the division, vacate it, then I guess that's understandable. But I don't know. Fighters are just rushing it. Like, just for example, I know there's a lot of them, but I mean, let's be real. That's what started it. That's what started this whole double champ thing. Is a lot of these UFC fighters are rushing the without having to defend their belts. People like Henry and stuff like that. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, it reminds me of Leon. Like Leon got the belt, and the first thing he wanted to do was go and fight in the next weight class. It's stupid. It almost makes zero sense. It's like, bro, did you fight all the way into this division just to escape, or are you gonna defend the belt? Like, it makes me wonder: does defending the belt even matter in the UFC anymore to these fighters, or what? Because it just seems like they don't even want to defend it. It's more about how many belts they can hold and say they had, but it doesn't matter how long they had it or how long they defended it. Again, that's a short take, but it leaves me open to this right here. I'm actually excited that the double champ status stuff is ending because it truthfully was getting annoying in the specifically in the bantamweight and in the featherweight division because just every time they get the belt they want to fight somebody above them, and then but the bantamweight we had Sean O'Malley just keeps calling out Ilya's over here calling out Islam. Like, it's a bunch of crap that doesn't need to really be going on at this point because they're trying to argue with people in a whole other division before they even finish in their own. Again, before they even have two title defenses, they shouldn't even be talking to any other weight divisions if they don't have at least two title defenses. If they don't even get to two, three, four, then they shouldn't even be wanting to move up to the weight class because they didn't even technically hold their own down. But that's why I'm actually way more happy because now we got bantamweight opening up. Sean O'Malley got a chance to either get the bantamweight belt again, which was probably what he's gonna try to do, or he could move up and go and fight fighters like hit this, maybe squeeze himself in here and try to go for the featherweight belt and become double champ. But I don't think Sean's gonna do that. I think Sean's gonna stay in the bantamweight division. He's gonna take on maybe go for the rematch just because he already knows he's fought them. It just makes sense that he'd go do it again. But it just seemed like Sean's a tall, lengthy person, and weight is eventually gonna become a problem unless he doesn't eat like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know his diet.